been a while, but finally back fishing again. We're at Cudmore Lakes. We're fishing the Tara Lake. Just got set up, so might be a bit sweaty. So yeah, first carp fishing trip of 2025. I didn't sleep very well last night because I was pretty excited, man. So yeah, there's me, Josh and Marcus here. I'm going to get the rest of my stuff unpacked, get settled in properly, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Peace. I used Marcus's bait boat to get my rigs out, but it died on the way back in from putting my second rod out. So we spent the next 20 minutes using Josh's boat to try and nudge his dead boat back to the peg. After the fiasco with the bait boat, it was time to open a few drinks. And if anyone was ever wondering what we do when we go carp fishing while we're waiting around to catch something, this is pretty much it. Standing around, talking rubbish and drinking beer. At least tonight we had something to look forward to, as the mighty Wolverhampton Wanderers were playing Aston Villa. So we got Marcus's phone set up with the game on, and we all stood around to watch it. What we didn't expect was Wolves to get off to an absolutely flying start, courtesy of John Rees of Bellegarde, which called for some celebratory dancing. The rest of the game was pretty nail-biting, but of course King Cunha came to save the day and put the game to bed. Go on the Wolves! I've just missed a run, an absolutely screaming run as well. It tore off, and I picked my rod up, and I went to tighten my clutch up, but I loosened it on accident, and it came off. I'm absolutely gutted, man. Gutted. I didn't get any fish or any more runs that night, but I did get quite a few liners. Good morning. It's about 6:30, I think, something like that, nearly 7 o'clock. It's still very dark. I lost a fish last night, just after the Wolves game at about 7 o'clock. Picked my rod up, and the fish took line. I accidentally loosened the clutch and gave the fish too much line. The hook came out, which is quite embarrassing actually, but because I'd had a bit to drink, I wasn't thinking properly. Josh lost one this morning about 5:30. I don't know what happened with his. I was asleep at the time. So 2 runs, no fish landed unfortunately, but it's encouraging. You know, that's more than most people get this time of year. You know, we're only on the 2nd of February, so we're still pretty much at the height of winter. Well, coming towards the back end of the winter, but you know, it's still winter time. And everybody knows how tough carp fishing is this time of year. Considering it is still, you know, the middle of winter, it was relatively warm last night. I did keep my coat on and my hoodie on, obviously. I was inside my sleeping bag, but I didn't expect to be that warm. So, you know, this weekend was a bit of a test run to see if it was warm enough to go night fishing again. So, yeah, that was encouraging. But yeah, I'll wait till it gets light so I can recast. I've had a few liners. I do keep getting little knocks. So there might be fish around in my swim, but I'll recast anyway. Yeah. Hopefully some fish today. Get my brew down here and warm up a bit, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. I spent the next hour or so just sitting in my bivvy, watching out on my rods, and not much happened. Just a few more liners. As morning broke, I got the kettle back on and had another brew while I waited for the lads to get up and recast my rods. Unfortunately though, the morning held more disappointment for me. Just missed another run on my left-hand rod again, same rod that went last night. I wasn't convinced that the fish was on because it was a bit of a slow run. I wasn't sure if the fish was just picking the bait up and dropping it again. So I kind of gave it a bit of a half-ass strike, and I must have just pulled the hook out the fish's mouth, so that's pretty disappointing again. We've got the rod back out, we've got about 4 hours left, so we're going to get some breakfast on, see what the rest of the session brings. We chilled out and ate our bacon sandwiches, and the morning entertainment was provided courtesy of Marcus and 2 swans. Marcus is not happy.
It's going to take my phone.
So packed down, a couple of hours left. Come on, make arms. As you've probably guessed by now, my luck definitely wasn't in, and the only bit of wildlife we saw this weekend were these ducks. So, that's it. We're packed up. I'm a bit out of breath because just had to barrel all the stuff down here. Marcus has gone to get the van, Josh is getting the rest of his stuff. We've been defeated, but we'll definitely be back. Really nice complex this. There's loads of different lakes here. Me and Josh are booked onto a social here on a different lake in a few months' time. So if we're not back before then, we'll be coming to that. But for now, it's over and out. Peace.